Another week, it looks like we are back on the KADOKAWA channel, and it looks like right here we have a Couple of Cuckoos Season 2 anime trailer number 3. If you're not aware, roughly for the past 3 weeks now, KADOKAWA has been releasing episodic trailers for a Couple of Cuckoos Season 2. Which means this trailer number 3 is going to dive into episode 3, otherwise known as Bird 3. Just like how this one over here, it's right here, this is the contents of episode 2, and then obviously down here somewhere, right? No, not that one. It's there it is, right here. This is episode 1 right here. All of these little uploads here that are like 43 seconds, I think all of them are 43 seconds actually. Yeah, they are, looks like it is. So every 43-second video that KADOKAWA puts on their channel that is involving a Couple of Cuckoos, and it has anime trailer number whatever in the title, that means it is episodic. So this is going to dive into episode 3. So we're going to click on this and we're going to do a little reaction, and then we're going to break everything down that we know so far. So let's go on ahead and open this up. So here we go, guys. We've got it opened up here. I am the 269th like. Wow. And it's time to get this full screened over here. So it looks like we've seen this right off the bat. We see this in the trailer number 2. This is literally how trailer number 2 opens up, which is going to be interesting. So I can see what kind of content so far that episode 3 is going to dive on into. So yeah, let's go on ahead and check out the next anime episodic trailer. This is going to be the 3rd one. Alright, let's go. Click it and go. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Bike. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on, wait, no, wait, it's diving into Matsuda territory, what? Already? Yo, hey, oh my god, that is... Oh, we saw this in the trailer too. Oh, this is brand new right here. Oh my goodness, I know where this is from. Okay, it is gonna dive into Matsuda. We saw this in the trailer as well. I actually was not suspecting episode 3 to dive into Matsuda, although it does come right after this fireworks scene here. And that was it. Oh my gosh. Well, okay then. That was pretty cool. Okay, that's kind of weird. Not weird, but I think season 2 is diving like kind of fast in some sort of way, because I feel like Matsuda wouldn't fit in this like territory of like the fouls that episodes are covering. I think it comes right after. Hold on, it comes right after this scene right here, the Matsuda portion. If I recall, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, okay, this is kind of interesting. So let's go on ahead and dive on into this trailer and see what we've got. And again, guys, this part of the video is going to have heavy spoilers, so you know what to do if you don't want them, and if you want to go into season 2 blind. So you guys know what to do. So we got Ai Mochizuki here. This is from Foul 66, and Sachi actually brings Ai home with her because, as you guys should know, Ai is Nagi's and Sachi's childhood friend. So, and she's coming back to, you know, marry Nagi. So I think this is after that happened, if I recall. I haven't seen episode 2 yet, but I think episode 2 would have, if I recall, it did probably showcase her confessing that she wants to marry Nagi. If I am correct. I don't know, I have not seen it yet. But this is obviously what comes after when Nagi needs to walk Ai home. So yeah, that's what this scene is right here. Hold on, isn't this I think this is actually from Foul 67. I think it's the foul after. This is her actually asking Nagi to walk her home. That's what this is actually. So yeah. Foul 66, I think season 2 covered. I think this is Foul 67 where it's going to pick up where episode 2 presumably would have left off, if I am to be correct. Anyway, the next scene here, oh, we got the bike scene. That's what this is. So we got a mysterious character on a bike. Wow, that's super cool. I love the little water effect going on. Or it's probably water, I think it is, but that's cool. So this is directly after the Matsuda area of the episode and story, directly after. So that's kind of interesting that they're showing, again, this pretty early on, because if I recall, that's Foul 70, I want to say. And I think this content right here that we're looking at right here with the bike, with Nagi, I'm pretty sure that's 71. This too. This is Foul 71, this too, And this too. I love that face. Yeah, so yeah, this is from Foul 71, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so Hiro is riding her bike. She barely sees Nagi in the dark, even though he's wearing a very bright colored shirt, as you can see right here, which is kind of funny. That's kind of his style. Randomly bright shirts, which an episode of season 1 actually delved into, which is kind of funny. So yeah, so season 2 is going to be very musically orientated. Obviously we brought Ai Mochizuki into the fold, and she is actually, again guys, spoilers, I'm gonna say that Ai Mochizuki is a idol, so there's going to be a lot of musical orientation going on in season 2, and this is going to be one of the moments. Nagi and Hiro are doing some late night karaoke, a little session there, so that's why she's holding a microphone right here. So she's going to be singing one of her favorite songs, aka Short Circuit, that's the title, sang by somebody, her favorite artist. So that's what they're doing right here, and that's really cool to finally see this. You know, there was a time where I never thought I'd see this adapted. I was just, you know, the first time I read the manga, I was just like thinking like, oh, that'd be so cool. So this scene right here is, oh yeah, we saw this in the trailer, I meant to say. So yeah, trailer number 2, this was showcased. This time there's no, well, okay, there are words on the screen at the top. There used to be in the trailer on the bottom left side, there was like Asumi, her credit for the song. So yeah, so you guys should recognize this. We got that pretty self-explanatory, I mean. Likewise though, this is from Foul 67. Where Nagi is walking Ai home, and they go down a little memory lane, as I like to call it, and they are, you know, this, what they're standing in front of used to be 7-Eleven in our world, but in a Couple of Cuckoos world, I think it is called 5-Eleven, if I recall, which is kind of funny. So they're standing in front of a convenience store right now, but this convenience store they're standing in front, or sitting, well, okay, they're doing both, that they're currently in front of used to be a candy store that they used to go, you know, buy candy, and there used to be the Super Bowl lottery that I always tried to win when she was younger, and obviously when Nagi was younger as well, he always supported her efforts in trying to win it, and she never did, unfortunately for her. But as you can tell right here, she's saying, I may not have gotten what I wanted when I was a kid, but this time I will get what I want, and that is my dear Nagi, as you can see right here with her iconic picture frame like fingers going on here. So this right here is Yohei, which is obviously Nagi's dad. No, this is definitely the first time we saw him in a episodic trailer. We did see that Yohei was featured in the OP. Pretty much every character was actually featured in the OP. I did a reaction video to that. It's on my other channel. Just look up like TheLivingBlueJay on YouTube and you should probably find it. I'll probably also link it in a pinned comment down below if you guys want to see my reaction to the Season 2 OP and ED. But yeah, this is our first time not including the OP, where we see Yohei in the brand new Season 2 style. So this is really cool. This is from Foul, I think it's 68, if I recall. And this right here, I'm pretty sure it's Yohei. He's cracking his knuckles. Let me see if I can go down. Yeah, okay. He's cracking his knuckles, as you can see right here. And he's saying, guys who ignore their engagement are the worst kind of scum, you know, something along those lines. And right here, he flips the table, which we're going to see later in Season 2, potentially. Because there's going to be a scene somewhere where Erika also flips a table. I don't know if it's going to be in Season 2 as we know it today. If Season 2 is going to be a 24 episode format, we would have seen it, we would see it, no doubt. But I'm not sure if we're cutting it down to 12 episodes as we know right now, if that's going to make the cut. That I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be where Nagi and Yohei fight in the restaurant. And it's going to be funny because I think if I recall, they're going to fight in front of a bunch of customers. Wait, what was Erika doing there? Oh, there she is. That's funny. Oh, Sachi's there too? That's cool. So, okay, obviously nothing's shown yet, but they're going to get into an intense scrap. Trust you me, they're going to get into, you know, fists and face, all that kind of stuff here. So that's going to be really, really cool to see. Obviously, they're not going to show it in this trailer right here, because all we see right here is going to be flipping the table, and we don't know what comes next. But I'm telling you guys right now, that is what's coming next. So that's going to be really, really cool to see. Anyway, the next scene right here, we did see this in the trailer. This is from Foul 69, I think it is, where this is going to be what the chapter that covers Matsuda. And Matsuda, we did see a little bit in the trailer where right over here, this scene right here, where Sachi was wearing this really cute outfit. She's going on a date with a boy named Matsuda, and Nagi he's all suspicious and overprotective of Sachi, and he wants to, he's currently like behind a wall watching Sachi over here, and he doesn't trust this Matsuda guy, a guy who studies all the time. What the heck? He should be playing sports, so that's gonna be pretty cool. This is like, I think this is directly before the Matsuda area. No, hold up. No, it's not. This is from Foul, I want to say 70. Actually, no, the Matsuda chapter is Foul 70. So this scene right here, the timeline I have highlighted, that's Foul 70. This right here, on the other hand, is Foul 69. So this is actually Nagi and Erika. I think they're going to be folding towels, but obviously they're not showing it right here because, the shot's up here. But I think on the floor they're folding towels, if I recall. And they're discussing what it's like to like somebody. And I think this face right here is pretty much self-explanatory. So actually Erika's gonna make fun. Well, actually no, they're kind of both gonna make fun of each other. Specifically Nagi though, he's gonna be like, you've lived for 17 years and you've never known love? And then she's like, what do you expect? I went to an all-girls school. The only guys I've ever talked to were older, big shot kind of guys. But yeah, this is actually from, okay, we haven't seen this before yet. This was not in the trailer. Wow, I've got Nagi reading a book over here. Sachi's walking down the stairs. She's about to ask, like, how do I look? I'm pretty sure. This is also from Foul 70, if I recall. Just like the scene right here, where it pans up. So it's really cool to see a really panning up shot of this, and I love that shot, this shot in the manga. Absolutely stunning. I can't wait to see what Matsuda looks like in this new style. Yeah, so this is Foul 71. I'm pretty sure it's Foul 71, directly after the Matsuda chapter. And this is also right after this scene over here with Hiro and Nagi in the karaoke late night session area. And I love that they still maintain all of the classic A Couple of Cuckoos expressions, whether from the manga or season 1, and it's beautifully captured and represented through season 2. And that is so cool to see. And again, another thing I do like about season 2 and the season 2 content that the manga did showcase is that we get to see Nagi wear unique outfits, which is very unique, because obviously in season 1 and anything season 1 got covered in the manga, he only wore pretty much his school uniform, and then like this blue shirt or sweater, sorry, and this like white shirt pretty much. But through season 2 we see like a green shirt right here, we see obviously this really funny outfit right here, and I'm pretty sure there's a few other ones season 2 did showcase. So oh yeah, his classic blue sweater was here too, right? Oh no, that was not a sweater, that's a t-shirt. So we got, oh yeah, because he wore a black shirt, but obviously there's no color. So that's what the color actually was. It was blue the whole time. That's what it was. Okay, so yeah, like we're gonna see so much unique outfits. I love that. The lighting on Nagi's hair is immaculate right here, with all of the lighter gray tips and outer regions. Looks absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, this is Nagi coming home right at the very end of Foul 71, and he overheats. So yeah, the door's shut. I don't know if the trailer shows it. No, it doesn't. This is Nagi busting open the door, actually, like kicking and pushing the door and screaming, obviously, as you can see right here. So Erika and Sachi on the other side of this door on the couch, they were talking about, if I recall, it was something like, boys this, boys that, he was all over me, blah blah blah. And obviously Nagi overhearing this out of context, obviously he was thinking of Sachi talking about Matsuda, and Erika like supporting that feature, I guess. But in reality, she was actually talking about Erika's dogs. If I recall, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And yeah, her dogs were all over her. And you know what's funny? Her dogs are actually all over her, which is funny because I don't remember the specific number, but it's in the 200s range, if I recall. Foul 200 blah blah blah, something like that. I literally forget the number. But there was this really funny scene where one of Erika's dogs were literally up Erika's skirts, which is really funny. You gotta see it to believe it kind of thing. And this right here is a really, really cool scene. And I'm very excited to see this adapted. And as judged by, I'm pretty sure this clip right here that I have the timeline highlighted, that Erika's wearing the same shirt. So this is from Foul 69, if I recall. And that's the towel where they're playing with sparklers outside. So after they're folding the towels in the scene on the timeline right there, they're gonna be playing with sparkles. I did see a picture of this on their X account, if I recall, and it was a different shot of this, and I think it featured Nagi, if I recall. Again, this is after they're folding towels, and Erika had this brilliant idea, and this is the episode where we're going to see, if you guys recall, there was this, in trailer number, I think it was 1, where Erika was like doing this, and then she had that big, you know, dumb face kind of thing, and she was like looking so proud of herself. That was her bright idea that I was alluding to in one of the trailer analyses, where yeah, she had this bright idea, and that was to play with sparklers outside for some unknown reason, which is absolutely adorable, don't get me wrong. But here, and this is going to be really awesome, soon after this area that we're looking at right now, she's going to put her back against Nagi's, and she's gonna ask, is there like any chance you would like me to one day? And that's gonna be absolutely stunning to see, especially during their nighttime scene right here with the sparklers glowing up their eyes, glowing up their faces, glowing up the night, all that kind of stuff. And fun fact, actually, up in the window, up in the window, not on the ground floor but on the top floor, up on the top floor window, we're gonna see Sachi. Obviously it's not shown here, but we're gonna see Sachi in the window up on the 2nd floor, and she's gonna be overhearing the conversation going on in the backyard, and she's going to be sort of wondering in a way, like, oh, maybe there's a chance Nagi will like me too one day. So that's gonna be really cool to see as well. Alright, I just checked over on X, and I think I am incorrect in saying I saw the scene where their backs are against each other. Which is so weird. I feel like I did see that. It might have been in one of their like GIFs that, like, you know, went to screenshot to screenshot to screenshots, like it was, you know, just a GIF with screenshots pretty much, that's all. It might have been in there, but I didn't check every GIF thingy that they posted. But that's weird. I swear I did see this somewhere, and I don't know where. It wasn't a leak. I know it wasn't. I don't know. If you guys saw it too, let me know, because that's gonna be in season 2 episode 3, which is not even out yet. So, and I swear I did see it somewhere on like X or something, but I guess not. Maybe, I don't know, it could have been a dream. I don't know. That's so strange. But yeah, anyway, yeah, this trailer is absolutely spectacular. A lot of really cool, awesome new shots with a bunch of animation and all that kind of stuff to look forward to seeing in the upcoming episode. And I think my most I don't know, I mean, everything I love the Matsuda area. Yohei versus Nagi is gonna be really cool to see as well. Karaoke's absolutely gonna be cool to see, and yeah, this scene might be my like most anticipated to see, where they're gonna complete getting Ai home in a way. So that's gonna be really cool. That was anime trailer number 3, the episodic trailer. Super cool. I'm looking forward to getting to check this out soon someday as well. Yeah, my goodness, I am so hyped for this. It is insane. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown reaction video to the episodic trailer for episode 3. Obviously this is gonna come out like next week, if I recall. So look forward to seeing the very next episode next week for A Couple of Cuckoos Season 2, if you're keeping up with the broadcast. So with all that in mind, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for your support, and I really do appreciate that. YouTube did change certain aspects of the algorithm, so I would really appreciate a like, a comment. All that kind of stuff helps with the YouTube algorithm in that way. I really appreciate your support, and with that in mind, I will most certainly hope to see you guys in the next video, which is going to be next week when we break down and react to anime trailer number 4. Stay fresh.